Stephanie Vaquer and Roxanne Perez provided us with a matchup, the likes of which we haven't seen in a while on regular TV when it comes to WWE's main roster programming. The technicality in this match was awesome. The technical ability in this match was just next level. You go to ground sparring, you go to the locks, you go to the air, you go to holds. They're doing all of it. Every single match you see on WWE nowadays, it's that BS, high-flying stuff every once in a while, fake punches, whatever, your same old tired stick. You hardly get what is the heart of wrestling, and that is actual wrestling. Move for move, hold for hold, you know what I mean? Headlocks, Irish whips, ground sparring type of things. You don't get that. These two women provided us with a 5-star match on regular TV. And that is something that's freaking rare. And I've said this time and time again, Stephanie Vaquer is the future, technically the present now of WWE, and Roxanne Perez is the future. Roxanne Perez has had more matches this year in WWE than anybody else, with the exception of LA Knight. They're tied for, I think, 42 matches this year. Everybody else is like back in the 20s, and, if they're lucky, they're tapping into the early 30s. No, these two have done matches every single week. And what's crazy is Roxanne is not winning a lot of these, yet she's still building her stock. I mean, think about that. You're losing every week as a rookie, but yet you're still building your credibility as to how good you are. You're able to showcase how good you are despite you losing. And Stephanie, I'm a little concerned, and the reason is she might have suffered an injury last night. So she kind of slipped up on the top rope, and it looks like she hurt her knee. And then before that, a little bit before that, when she was doing the devil's kiss, it looks like she landed too hard for her wrist, because she was playing with the wrist a little bit, seemed injured. So after she wins the match, Roxanne and Raquel attack Stephanie. And then out comes Nikki Bella after 2 years. I thought she disappeared. I thought, maybe the contract didn't go through or whatever, because we've seen her at charity events and promoting her podcast and all this stuff. But she's finally back, and she helps out Stephanie. And after about 2 minutes of fighting, they're able to fend off the Judgment Day. And then they stand in the ring together. And by the way, Nikki Bella got a huge pop. The crowd was cheering. So everybody complaining about AJ Lee not being there, whatever. I feel like that's on her. I mean, we saw her at WrestlePalooza. Haven't seen her since. But at backstage, Nikki Bella warned Stephanie that anybody can turn on her, which I think is setting up for Nikki Bella to turn heel and betray Stephanie.